Hello, coolers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with manager Xavi Hernandez, who have responded to questions about resignation, sacking, team's form ahead of Valencia versus Barcelona. We are going to discuss on everything the Barcelona manager had to say. Then, secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona are behind Chelsea and Manchester United in UEFA club rankings. We are also going to discuss more on that. So, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the end. Are you thinking about resigning? Coming on the back of a back-to-back loss against Girona and Royal Antwerp, there is a tense atmosphere at Barcelona, and the start of Xavi's press conference ahead of the game against Valencia suggested nothing different. But Xavi Hernandez, however, is still in high spirits and believes he is sitting right where he deserves, coaching his boyhood team with the dreams of leading them to ultimate glory someday. He said, "No, I am excited. It's time to be composed, calm, and regain confidence. I believe in the project more than ever, and we are united. I spoke with Deco yesterday. Everything is okay. I suffer more, but I like to push the wheel and continue. I give more of myself in these situations. I have not thought about stopping. I do not want to leave the club of my life." As for the game, Xavi had a lot to say about their form and the importance of winning against Valencia, with the team already 7 points behind Girona and 5 points behind Real Madrid. He said, "It's a final. We need points because we are not performing as well as we should be in the league. Defeat against Real Madrid and Girona weigh heavily on us. And this is a very difficult game because Valencia at the Mastalla are a very difficult opponent." Xavi was also asked whether the players believe in this way or in his methods and the Barca style, and whether they were still as committed to the philosophy more than anything. He said, "There is no doubt about that. We have a great dressing room. Everyone gets frustrated when things are not going well, but they are committed to death with the coaching staff and the club." Xavi also had to remind fans, the media alike, that they are coming off the back of a league title and a domestic cup win, and that speed bumps like this were bound to happen. They have bounced back from it before and are ready to do it again, he said. "This happened to us last year, the same pattern. Last season in October, they wanted to get rid of everything, and in the end, it was a great season. 5 months ago, we were in the street celebrating two titles. The Barcelona coaching job is often regarded as the toughest in the world. Not only do you have to win, but you have to win spectacularly. Quality results or quality without results is pointless, and results without quality is boring, as Johan Cruyff would say. We know Barcelona demands you have to win and also play well," Xavi reminded the press. The Gaffer also shut down rumors suggesting that he and the new Barca director Deco had a sour relationship and that the Portuguese wanted him replaced as head coach. He said, "The club defended me directly and publicly as well. It was said that I have a bad relationship with Deco, but the relationship with him is exceptional. I receive messages as if everything is a funeral. I try to abstract myself, but I receive messages as if my father or mother have died. By the way, none of you congratulated me on qualifying for the Champions League round of 16 after the Antwerp game." Xavi was then asked whether a defeat against Valencia could lead to his sacking, to which he responded, "A month ago, you asked me if I would become Barcelona's Sir Alex Ferguson. I'm going crazy. Now you have put me on the street and I don't know where I am. The club needs stability. All projects, even with our other teams, when there are turns, need stability. We are the champions of the league, whether you like it or not. Whether we lose or draw against Valencia, we will have stability someday. This is what we need in the post-Messi era and in a very complex economic situation, he emphasized. Last year, I understood the noise when they eliminated us from the Champions League, but I do not understand it this year. We are finished first in our group, we are in the race for the league title, and we are still having to play the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup. Barcelona have been linked to Claudio Echeverri of Argentina under 17, who scored a hat-trick against Brazil during the under 17 World Cup quarterfinals. Xavi held the player in high praise but did not confirm any interest from the club, he said. Echeverri is a talented boy. In addition to the hat-trick he scored against Brazil the other day, he is a different footballer. But that question is something for the scouting department, not me. Then on to the next story of discussion. It's been a while since Barca did any particular damage to the Champions League, nearly a decade since they have won that competition, and half a decade since they have, even sniffed a semi-final spot. In fact, over the last two seasons, Barcelona failed to even qualify for the round of 16, getting relegated to the Europa League after finishing third in their group. They have managed to clear the hurdle this year through after trumping Royal Antwerp, Porto, and Shakhtar Donetsk in the group to eventually finish top with 12 points out of a possible 18. And based on their performances over the last 5 seasons in the Champions League, which is also how UEFA club coefficient rankings are curated, Barcelona sit 12th according to new official update. Manchester City unsurprisingly topped that list, having won the competition last season and made it to the semi-final bracket and another final, which they lost against Chelsea over the last 5 years. Bayern Munich are second, while Real Madrid are third. Both teams have won the Champions League over the last half of a decade. PSG followed them as regular entrants of the knockout rounds and even the semi-finals, with Liverpool standing fifth. Last year's finalists, Inter Milan are 6th, followed by RB Leipzig in 7th. The German side have continually performed well in Europe, reaching the semis during the 2019-2020 season as well. Winners of the 2020-21 season, Chelsea, are also above Barcelona in 8th place. Oh my goodness. And just below them are Manchester United in 9, which definitely is a bit confusing. AS Roma and Borussia Dortmund at 10 and 11 respectively. And then comes Barcelona with 85,000 points, just above Atletico Madrid, Sevilla and Juventus round off the top 15 in 14th and 15th place respectively. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.